Today, oh boy, we're going to talk about dealing with distraction. My name is Rodney.
And I'm Keith, and this is the Daily Chronicle, where we set out to chronicle our journey for these little gals, and mine as well, for when they start their journey.
Hi, Ruby.
And they want to look back on the things we thought during our process, the things we talked about, and the things that we went through to get where we are at that time. And then we decided, let's build some community around it and go from there. So here we are, talking to you all as well, hoping to get some conversations going. So, Rodney, distraction, dealing with distraction. Tell me what you're thinking.
I said distraction. I would say maybe more clearly interruption. Is probably what I meant. Because life is full of interruption, from notifications on the phone to children needing things, to dogs, to animals and other family members and significant others and emails and all of the things. And I was having a moment of overwhelm when we were trying to figure out what to talk about today, because I was being interrupted left and right, as I still am. And I figured we should talk about it.
Yeah, it's one of those things, especially at this moment, or at this moment in time for the foreseeable future with COVID and working from home. But even in an office, people walk by, interrupt a train of thought or a need to do stuff, and there's just endless amounts of distractions that we have imposed upon us, and that we create for ourselves, quite honestly. If we have something on in the background, or if we have something happening. So how do you manage it? How do you deal with it?
Varies, but hey, Barry, be careful. That is gonna break. Please stop. It varies on how much sleep I got, what my mental state is, but I mean, it's part of life, right? Like you just said, it's part of life, and really the only thing we can manage is ourselves, not the fact that interruptions are going. I mean, I guess we could rule our homes with an iron fist and be like, "Don't you come in this house when the door's closed," or I don't know. That doesn't work for me. And so I think it's just managing self. I would say meditation helps, because I kind of think of every, like, as I'm meditating, trying to focus on my breath or a mantra or something. Every thought that comes up is an interruption, and I'm trying to come back to my mantra, come back to my breath. Hey, babe, please stop. And it's nighttime, and so it's just like in meditation, it's a chance to reset, and then it's like this is happening, and then I can come back and reset, and it is what it is. That helps me get through it in the moment. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm happy about it, but I think I'm able to get through it more quickly, and like with more calm. Like, it doesn't have to interrupt my whole day. I've had that happen, where it's just like, Bob came over to my desk at 8:30 and my whole day is ruined. I'm like, really? Then I just gave Bob my whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I don't do it well. Meditation is probably my best tool for managing distraction. And for the purposes that you talk about focus, like meditation helps me stay focused, which also impedes my ability to manage distraction well, because I'm taken out of my focus. But if I focus my meditation on just being calm and staying in the moment, then I have the ability to just manage how I respond to the situation, both internally, like all the kids and everything going on right now causes me anxiety and frustration. And then, so being able to manage that, but then more importantly, how I respond, like working from home, my wife comes in, the kids come in. I don't want that moment of distraction that is minuscule to affect them, which actually might affect them more than that distraction is actually affecting me in that moment, or has a, it has a shorter lifespan for me than it does for my reaction to them. So I try to keep that in perspective and try to manage that. And I am not great at it. Trying to continue to get better, because I can get really annoyed, and my annoyed tone is very demeaning, and
Mine too.
It can impact other people pretty aggressively. So
the other thing that comes up in this, I just thought of, is mind like water. Like it's something to strive towards, is like having the appropriate response, whether it be equal and opposite, or whether it be equal and forceful, absorbing. Like water responds perfectly in all situations, and then it goes back to whatever stated. It just responds perfectly. And so that's something, it's the Bruce Lee philosophy, just trying to get there one day at a time, my man.
One day. Hey, how do you person watching this, manage distraction? And how do you give yourself forgiveness when you fail?
Like the guy in Da Vinci Code.
And by fail, it's your definition of failing at managing distraction, not mine. But so in any case, we're out for today. We'll catch you tomorrow.
We made it.